Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today we are going to be doing a tentative TBR for Booknetathon. So, well, if you don't know, Booknetathon is a month-long readathon that is run by Bookish KJ, and I will leave her below and down in the description box below. She has like a bingo board which looks a bit like this. Ignore my scribbles, these are just the books I'm going to be reading. And you don't have to fulfill all of the prompts, but you could just do online, or you could try and do all 16. And me, being the completionist that I am, I'm going to attempt, big words here, attempt to do this alongside the Do the Thingathon and the Royal Readathon, and also try and include some of the books that I have on my current TBR that could fit this prompt. So the Booknetathon Readathon is basically to read books that remind you of the YouTubers that are on this bingo board. It could be books that remind you of them, that are their favourite books, or something that you associate with that. So this grid of 16 is all Booktubers. So on the top row you've got Books on Lala, Bookish Realms, Let Me in the Library and Etu Brody. I will leave all those YouTubers links down below. So for Books on Lala, I know that Kayla from Books on Lala does like weird books, but I have seen quite a lot recently. She's been reading more non-fiction. Saying that, I'm going to include for this prompt Black is the Body. This is on my May TBR. This is also an arc that I've been sent by Penguin Random House. So this is a collection of 12 essays by Emily Bernard, just depicting what it was like growing up, life, love, relationships, dealing with life as a person of colour, as a black woman growing up. So, collection of 12 essays. So this is going to be for the Kayla prompt. Next up we have Bookish Realms. So a couple of these YouTubers I wasn't familiar with, so I have taken recommendations from KJ's recommendation video that she posted. So for Bookish Realms, she said one of the options would be a graphic novel. So this should be pretty simple and easy to add onto my TBR. Why I need to add more books onto my TBR, I don't know, but I am. So Bookish Realm, graphic novel. This is Lumberjanes. I don't know what it was about. I think I got it because, was it Jade from Jade Reads that started reading it? And the artwork on the front looks pretty cute. So there's that. So this is a graphic novel I'm going to try and pick up this month at some point. The next prompt we have is from Let Me in the Library, and one of the recommendations was City of Brass. So I'm going to try and pick up City of Brass this month. I have read this a few months ago. I enjoyed it, but I'm getting the next couple of books in the next couple of weeks, so I want to reread this before I go on to the other two books. So this will be a reread for me. I will be reading it, fingers crossed, this month. Next up we have Etu Brody or Bear, and KJ picked something. She said to pick something that was either from a video game or had some kind of video game play or theme within the book. So I can add Ready Player One because this is a virtual reality video game and the whole book is based around this premise. So that fits to me. And then the next one on the next row is Jade from Jade Reads. I picked Tristan Strong Punches a Hole in the Sky. One, because it's a middle grade monthly pick, and two, because middle grade is one of Jade's go-to age categories. So I thought, why not? Why the heck not? I've got to fit this onto my TBR anyway, so why not try and fulfill this prompt at the same time? So the next one is Small or Newbie Booktuber. So I chose Connor from Connor's Library Corner. From the videos I've watched of him, he does kind of like his horror thriller type books. And I did have a look through his wish list the other day, and a lot of the books on there are horror thriller type books, and I know because that is one genre that he tends to read a lot of. So I've had this book on my TBR for ages. It was sent to me as an ARC back in 2016 when it was released. 2016 when it was released. So I need to get around to it anyway. It's TBR vet, and so I don't know much about this. So shall we read this together? Lily Gulick is a bird watcher. She lives with her husband Aidan in a new build flat opposite an estate marked for demolition. Intrigued by the social divide and growing gentrification, she begins to turn her binoculars from the sky to the windows opposite, directly into the homes of her neighbours. Oh god, this is going to turn out well, isn't it? One day, Lily sees something suspicious. Soon after, her elderly neighbour Jean is found dead. Lily's increasing voyeurism drags her into a mystery she is desperate to untangle, but her interference is not going unnoticed. As she gets close to the truth, her own life comes under threat. But can Lily really trust everything she sees? So this sounds fun, but yet again, another book to add on to my TBR. Do I need to do this? No. Am I going to do it? Yes, I'm going to try. The next one was Monica Kim. Again, I didn't know much about her, so I took the recommendation from KJ's video, and she recommended something from the Grishaverse. So, Rule of Wolves by Lee Bardugo, the 7th book in the Grishaverse, which is the 2nd book in the King of Scars, Georgia, which follows Nikolai, Zoya and Nina. Next up, we have Book Browsing Blog, and it's Maddie from Book Browsing Blog. So when I think of Maddie, I think of Laini Taylor. When I did my Booktubers recommend my TBR back in December, she recommended Strange the Dreamer. Laini Taylor is also her favourite author, so a book that I haven't read yet that I want to get around to is Doris Morgenbaum, so I'll be attempting to read this. Okay, so the next row is Elias, and the recommendation for that one was House in the Cerulean Sea, because apparently it's a book club that it's a part of. It's their pick for this month. So another book to add to my TBR, but I want to get around to this anyway, and I'm going to try and, I don't need to give the synopsis for this. 99% of Booktubers already read it. I'm late to the game, I know, but oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing myself, but yeah, here we go. There you go. Next up we have The Petite Punk, and one of my recommendations from KJ's video was something queer, contemporary, or both. So, this is already on my TBR. Only the Most Devastated, which is kind of what looks like to be a queer Grease retelling, reimagining type situation. It's contemporary and it's queer, so tick. And then there was a free space, so I'm picking Breach of Peace by Daniel Green. I'm already most of the way through this, and I will get this finished today. This is 1st of May, by the way, so I will get this finished. That will be 1 prompt down. Free space, me, done. So next we have Becca from Becca the Books, and it had to be Akata. She loves Sarah J Maas. She loves this series. It's also a buddy read for me, already on my TBR, so for me it was a win-win, win-win, winner chicken dinner. Okay, so the next up we have novel Serendipity, and one thing that was recommended for her was a manga. So I wanted to start One Piece for a while, and I know that it's like 100 volumes long, and I'm setting myself up for a ride, but I started watching the anime and I think it's great, so I will be at some point purchasing the first 3 volumes of One Piece. Might only get to read 1 volume, but I will be getting this, and that will fulfill that prompt. So Paperback Dreams is the next one, and she likes buddy reads, so I am partaking in a few buddy reads this month, but one of them being Den of Vipers. So next week, me and the lovely Kitty from Kitty Shadows Have a Room will be attempting to get through Den of Vipers. Wish us luck for that, but that will hopefully fulfill that prompt should I complete the book. The last 2 I don't have books for yet, but I will be seeing how I go. You can double up on prompts, so I could include Tristan Strong Punches a Hole in the Sky or House in the Cerulean Sea, because obviously Gav loves middle grade, so I might just double up with one of those prompts and just include that for both. We'll see. But the next one is Gavin from How to Train Your Gavin, and his main genre is middle grade. So if I don't include books that I've already got on my TBR, which I probably will do given the length of my TBR now, then I will just pick a short little middle grade that I've got on my shelves. Finally, we have Aaron from Booktubers I. So a lot of her recommendations are sort of like epic fantasy, chunky books. Sleep in a Sea of Stars is one of her most recent favourites, and I know it's a hefty book, but I really do want to pick it up. So I might try and pick up that, or might just pick up another chunky book. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that is my tentative Booknetathon TBR. Pray for me. Wish me luck. Send me all your positive vibes. With Aaron's though, I might cheat a little bit because it is a sci-fi. Isola Volume 1, but it's a graphic novel. But it is sci-fi. So I might just choose that if I'm running out of time by the end of the month. But I'm a completionist and I really want to finish this. Why I did this to myself, I don't know. But it's a month where I'm not working, so why the heck not? So that is me done. I am nervous, but there. If you do like me, if you do like videos like this, then please like, subscribe, comment down below. Are you taking part of Booknetathon? What readathons are you taking part of this month? Are you crazy like me? Is your TBR this big and the time allotted this big? Just have a chat. And until next time, enjoy your day or night, wherever you are. Whenever you're watching this. I'll see you very soon. Bye.